Bienvenidos a este nuevo vídeo de VirTV. Estamos en un stand un poco diferente. Estamos en el stand de hielo aquí en la feria de Essen y tengo a mi lado a Rob Daviau. Hello Rob, how are you?
Thank you for switching to English.
Yes, of course. Nice to meet you again. Last year we met for talking about Pandemic Legacy.
Yeah.
This year you have season 2.
Season 2 is out, yeah.
Well, amazing. But now we are on the yellow booth for talking about this game, Mountains of Madness. We started talking about it last year, and now it's reality.
Now it's here. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, this game, I think it's based on Lovecraftian horror.
Just
a bit.
Just a bit.
Okay.
All right. It is based on the story Mountains of Madness, and in that story, people go up a mountain, they find a city, they go crazy, and they leave. So I've taken that part.
And they leave where?
I just fly away.
Just fly.
They just fly.
Okay.
They go home. They go up. They fly home. This is a very different sort of Cthulhu game. There's a lot of very, very good Cthulhu games that are long and deep and give you all these wonderful stories. This is something lighter. It's almost like a mix between a light strategy game and a party game.
Yeah. Okay.
And you'll see how, because I thought your characters always go mad. You add insanity or you move a marker, but I wanted you and I to feel like we're crazy. That's what we're trying to do in this game.
Okay. Then how it works, because
Sure, I'll walk you through.
Yeah.
Each player is going to have a hand of cards. Depending on the number of players, this will change. And the cards have a number, and then they have a suit. So this is weapons, and this is knowledge, where you've got a book, and then you've got tools, and and then you've got supplies.
Okay.
And all you do on a turn is, I might be the leader. The leader just goes around, and as the leader, I choose where the plane is going. And you start anywhere down here. Let's say I go to this tile.
Okay.
It would be face down. So I say, okay, we're going here. Everyone ready? Because now we've got a timer.
Ah.
So we land on the coast, and something happens that we have to deal with. And it's sort of panicky, so we flip these over at the same time. And now we have 30 seconds as a group to play between 7 and 9 tools and 8 and 10 weapons.
Okay.
So I will have my cards and you'll have your cards. I say, I can play 5 weapons. Can you play 5 weapons? Can you play 3? I need 3 more. And someone might say, I have 6. Well, 6 and 5 is 11. That's not going to work. But everyone's talking at the same time. Mm-hmm. And then at some point, someone's going to put cards down. As soon as that happens, everyone stops talking and puts cards down. And you have to do that before the timer runs out. So you have 30 seconds to make a plan and then do the plan. And if someone panics, says, I got a 6 tool, everyone want me to play it? And they say yes, and I put it down and forget, then everyone has to stop and just put down what they think they were supposed to.
Uh-huh.
So you'll have a bunch of cards that were played, and I picked these randomly, so it's going to be a disaster. And then we turn them over and look at them. Oh, this is actually pretty good.
That's bad.
So we go, okay, we have 8 tools. That's between 7 and 9. We did it.
Okay.
But we have 15 weapons. For somehow, someone played an extra card. Like 2 people both thought they should play. Someone said, I had 4, and they said, I have 5, and I have 6. And I said, yeah, and they both did it by mistake.
Okay.
So we missed that one. So if you get it right, it says here that we get arcane equipment. These are 10s, they're much better. So we can say, okay, we're going to take this and put it in the discard pile, we'll come back later. But
great.
we missed one. And if you miss one, you can roll this penalty die. Or the more fun thing to do at the beginning is someone's going to gain an insanity. So as the leader, I pick who gains the insanity. And let's say I give this to you.
Uh-huh.
When the timer isn't running, you ignore it. You're perfectly fine. But as soon as we flip this on the next turn and we're all trying to talk about cards, you go crazy and you have to do whatever it says on that card.
But they check it before?
You check it before, but no one else knows.
Uh-huh.
So...
Okay. My card says, they're coming. I only whisper.
You only whisper, but I wouldn't know that until it happens. Let's say I got this card. So we would flip the timer, right? We would go here, let's say, and we would flip the timer. And now you're going to start whispering, and I do this. So I have to keep my cards above my head, and you're whispering at me. So it makes it just a little bit harder because I have to keep looking up and you're wondering, what is he doing?
And you are not hearing
And I'm trying
me.
to listen to you, so I'm doing this. And someone across the table is shivering. And then someone else is stands up and has to be the tallest person at the table. So I'm looking up and he's looking down and you're whispering and someone is just shivering from the cold while we're also trying to figure out how to get the numbers 7 through 9. In this one, it says Specimen D. The object of the game is to collect more of these and fewer injuries, which you get as you fail. So we want to collect these. We want to have more of these than these at the end of the game.
But these cards, which thing they do?
Well, this Specimen D says if we win here, we get Specimen D, which we would just take, and now you might get it. And so we have a victory card in front of you.
Okay, this is a victory card.
Yeah. Makes you more crazy.
Even more?
Yeah, well, yeah, you put this back, you're no longer whispering, and you take this one. Okay, so what this says is when the timer's running, you will give yourself a finger mustache, and you will only talk to people who also have a finger mustache. So you'll go, I have an 8, and then I'm like, I have a 3, and you won't acknowledge me, and then finally like, I have a 3, and you're like, okay, and so now we all have to talk like this.
Wow,
okay. Well, I said it's a strategy party game.
Yeah, but these are high-level madness or what?
There's 3 levels.
Ah, okay, great.
Once everyone has 3 levels, you have to roll this, and you start getting injuries, and you start doing some other things. But the goal is we'll make our way up the mountain. The numbers get higher. The numbers get even higher.
Okay.
And then when we get to the top, there's different ones of these, and we all have to, they're all upside down, and there's always 3 suits, but it would be good to know which 3 suits there are so we can get these cards. And then we have to get away and survive 3 more things before we go, and these are always different. You see, those are all yellow, like you have no idea what the colors are anymore.
Wow, it doesn't seem easy.
No, I want you to fail on your first try, and at the end, if you have more of these good cards than injuries, you win, but there is a levels of winning. If you have like 1 more, you won.
So.
But you could have like 10 more and do really well. But if you have less, you just lost. There's a few other things, strategy things going on that you can do with these chips. Like I could turn this over, we get to the end and I realize no one knows what they're doing. So as the leader, I just say, okay, let's do it again, 30 more seconds. And then I can be like, okay, let's 30. But every time you run out of these, you only get one less back. One goes in the box. And if you ever run out completely,
you're done.
You're done.
Also.
So you can do all sorts of things. You might also have this whispering thing and we can't hear you. So I could also say on my turn, okay, ignore this. You're fine this turn. Here's a shot of whiskey. Get it together. Come on. Slap you. And then so you'll be fine. And you can give out extra cards, like, ooh, the numbers are getting higher, we need more cards, so I might do this and then give everyone an extra card. It's about 1 hour, right? In the middle, it has this silly thing of going kind of crazy and trying to figure out. I've seen people just waste 30 seconds laughing because someone gets an insanity and they just start and they're doing it and everyone's just laughing. They're like, all right, well, I guess we got to use a chip because no one said anything because we were watching you and trying to figure out what you were doing.
And then gets the real madness.
Yeah, well, there's one insanity, I think it's still in the final game, which is you don't like silences, so the entire time the timer's going, you'll just make a noise. Like, so I have 4 things, and, do anyone need it? Like, and so someone just said, this is much easier to sing. So for no reason at all, he started going, I have 4 weapons to help you, can do, and that's when everyone just lost it. And they're like, what? Do you have to sing? He's like, no. It was just easier than the other thing it said on the card. It still worked.
Yeah, people can make it.
Yeah, so it's supposed to be a little fun in the middle. This one's very hard. It's the level 3, which is
look.
When the timer's running, you have to memorize your hand and then keep your eyes closed.
Wow.
And then when they say, okay, we're going to play cards, you can open them to play your cards. So it's like, I have 4 weapons. You're like, I think I do. I don't remember anymore.
And the time is running. And people is shouting.
And then you're like, yeah, I have 6 guns. I have 6 guns too. And then you open your eyes. You're like, oh, sorry, that was a 2. I forgot.
Great, Rob. The
right?
game looks amazing. We're gonna publish it on the beer in Spanish soon.
Thank you very much.
And we think people's gonna love it for sure.
Okay.
Thanks for bringing these games.
So.
Thank you, Rob.
Thank you.
Thank you.